Last summer, my son went to Cinque Terre for the summer and said he had the best pesto of his life. So I told him, you better ask that chef what his secret is, and he got it. So let's recreate it together. I'm going to serve mine with some penne pasta, but you can use whatever pasta you prefer. And for the cheese, I'm using a blend of Pecorino Romano and Parmigiano Reggiano, and you definitely want to make sure to grate your own cheese for your pesto. And at the heart of your sauce is the basil, so you want to make sure to do some really fresh basil. You want to look for bright green, fragrant leaves, and avoid any with black spots. And I'm using about 4 cups of loosely packed basil. Our pasta water is boiling, so go ahead and add a generous amount of salt along with the penne pasta. Give that a stir and let it cook until al dente. To make the process super easy, I'm using a food processor. You can also use a blender, and I'm adding in garlic, my fresh basil, and some lemon zest. And the ingredient that really surprised me when my son told me were pistachios. You use them in place of the pine nuts, and they're a little less bitter than the pine nuts and give this pesto a smoother, more balanced flavor. I'm also adding in my cheese, and you'll blend that until smooth. And then this little random trick I learned from thekitchen.com, she adds in an ice cube. I guess she learned it from an Italian chef, and it keeps the sauce bright green. And then you'll slowly add in your olive oil while everything is still blending, and remove the cover, scrape down the sides, and then you'll blend again until it reaches the consistency that you like. I like mine with a little body, but blend until you're happy. Take your pasta off the heat and then just add in all of the pesto. I used it all, and you'll just mix it together. And then we have our reserved pasta water, which is going to give you that creamy sauce without having to add in heavy cream or lots of butter, and use as little or as much as you want. I used about 3/4 cups of my pasta water. And then I like to save a little bit for if I need to reheat it later. I just add that in to reheat it, and it gets nice and creamy again. I find that it is best served fresh, so go ahead and pack a big plate of pasta for you, and then I like to top it with some Pecorino Romano or some Parmigiano Reggiano. All right, let's try this because it's best eaten hot. Let's get a couple of these. Ooh, it's nice and creamy without the cream. That is delicious. The pistachio adds this nutty flavor that's slightly sweet, definitely slightly different than what like a pine nut would add to it, but it complements the basil and the cheese so well. And then the pasta water makes it nice and creamy without like extra butter, extra cream, because summer is coming and who needs those extra calories? If you guys try it, let me know in the comments. Bon appetit.